Okay.
Yeah.
On to the Vault line. Now, Vault is a variegated color line, and so it's got the cathedral graining. We've talked about this on our videos before, so if you go onto YouTube and look at the Deckorators videos we've done, you'll know what I mean by the cathedral graining. It's all arrow-shaped grains pointing one direction.
Yes.
And it's some beautiful colors in there. Well, I don't know. Maybe I've really slagged the one color hard.
Yeah. And then people pull the trigger on that.
I sold some of it, so I guess maybe I take it back. But they've got a color called mesquite.
Eat crow, you.
Yeah. Or sorry, hickory.
Hickory
is
and
the
mesquite.
One and mesquite's the darker one. And then they've got a color called dusk, which is like a bluish gray one, which is actually quite a nice looking board. And there isn't really a bluish gray in the Voyage line. So sometimes people will, like those colors are pretty unique. They're not in the Voyage line.
Well, I thought you were for sure going to say the color spectrum of the world. There's not many that are like that in any line.
Yeah, they're pretty unique colors. Yeah.
Like mesquite, dusk.
Yeah.
I don't know of any of them that I would say, oh yeah, that's like.
I'm actually surprised we haven't. I think people are really getting away from those bluey grays. I'm
Yes,
actually
I
surprised
agree.
nobody's pulled the trigger on the dusk yet this year.
Yeah.
It's the first time we've showed the Vault line in the store. We've never showed the Vault line before. We just had Voyage on the shelves last year.
Did you
So
say
Frontier
showed or would you say shown?
Shone.
Nope.
We shone it.
Shone a light on it. Shone a light
We're
on it.
shining it downstairs right now. So
Shone?
I thought that people would be attracted to that dusk a little bit more than they have been, because they haven't been at all.
Yeah.
And
But we should
a
have
few
known
years
that.
ago, the blue grays would have been.
No, you brought in that color from Wolf. We brought in, what is it, Driftwood?
Mm-hmm.
From Wolf?
Yeah, same thing. Just kind of
Didn't
like
sell any of that. It's too blue.
5 years ago would have crushed, and now the bluish grays, people are a little bit timid.
Yeah, it's like, meh.
So, but this line's great though. It's the exact same outside of the coloring. It's exactly the same as the Frontier line. You're going to get that same expansion and contraction benefit, the same traction, the same strength, the same thickness. Everything's the same. It's just the coloring.
You know what else I like about it?
What?
That the back of the board is pretty similar color to the front of the board. So when you're doing privacy walls,
Yeah. So that's
you don't have to put in a bunch of effort to make it like super patterned and grainy, etc. on the front to make it look like the front of the board. It just has to not look like crap on the backside.
Yeah, just not exposed core.
Yeah. That's really good, actually.
Yep.
Yep.
No, it's good. Because it is embossed a little bit. It's got like a ribbed embossing on the back, not wood texture, but
For her pleasure.
and but anyways, it's a great line. It's 3 colors. It's not a big line either. But what's the knocks? I don't know what the knocks are. And it's really good stuff. Like the only knock I guess would be the choice of graining, but this is an aesthetic thing. So the knock being that like because of the cathedral graining pointing one direction, you kind of got to be cognizant of that when you're installing it to make sure it's all pointed the right way or randomize it or whatever.
Yeah, that's super subjective, right?
It is, yeah.
Because some people love that. They're like, oh, that look really good.
Yeah.
They're wrong, but like that's what they might think.
And so on to and these all carry the same warranty. They've all got the 25-year straight up like fade, stain, structural, and installation warranty.
You know what else
Labor
I really
warranty,
like
whatever you
about their
wanna call it.
warranty? Yeah.
What?
The installation warranty. That it doesn't apply to the guy who spends the most money.
Right.
It doesn't apply to like you had to fill out this and go to that and do all of these crazy things. It's like install it the way we tell you to install it, whether you're a DIY customer or a contractor.
Yeah.
It's just do it this way. We'll warranty the board. That's the best.
Right. Yeah, it's because of that. I think it's probably the best warranty in the business, in the industry. It's not the longest, and that's what people hear and see and promote. And it's like, really? This one has 50 years on it. Yes.
Yeah, if it's installed by a guy who does $55,000 a year and only uses this super special fastener that's 3 times as much as the other one, and it's like,
yeah, they have the most lenient warranty as far as what they're gonna.
You need a 3-legged unicorn to put it on and then walk on it after it's done, and then the warranty is yours.
Yeah,
like,
so I really like that. It's a that's not to be understated because it's a big thing. It's kind of like if you bought a car. There's a big difference between buying a car a car that has an 8-year warranty and then a car that has a 10-year warranty. And you're like, oh, I would rather get the car with a 10-year warranty. Yeah, unless the 10-year warranty didn't cover the mechanics time.
Yeah.
You just got the parts covered.
Yes.
Then what?
That's it.
Right? It's like, it's way more of a complete coverage.
Yep.
So I think that's fantastic. And 25 years is still a long time. The framing's not lasting 25 years. You're lucky to get
unless you put G-tape on top of it.
Sure.
But even at that,
or steel or whatever. There's some things you can do.
But at 25 years, like, I don't know. Lots of people change their spouses after 25 years. They for sure going to want to change their decking. At least 50% of people do.
Whoa.
That's true. You did.
I did. Not this one, though. I think I went for the 50-year one this time.
This one's a lot better.
Lifetime structural on her, though, so she breaks down. It's like... Garrett likes that one. So the Voyage line. Now we're into the Voyage line.
Creme de la creme.
I might catch some shit from this, but I really think that this is one of the best products out there.
You don't have to worry about catching shit from that. Nobody paid for us to do this.